All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We got some GAC to play tonight. Got GAC to play on the Loquitur account here, this 10.7 million galactic power account. And then we've got GAC to play on Lex Talionis project, 3.3 million galactic power account. I forgot to give my greeting the proper way again. All right. I'll have to remember to start doing that. I'll put it on my notepad. Intro. All right. Storm Pooper says, hey. Swgoh Gameplay says, hey, DL, how are you? BB Aftermath says, may the Force be with you. I think the Force is with me. I think it is. I'm not sure how to check, though. I got to admit, my midichlorian measuring meter is broken at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure if the Force is with me. I think it is. Jar Jar Binks is in the house. Says, hey, DL. Hey, Jar Jar. Storm Pooper says, speaking of the Forces with me, it's a travesty that Chira isn't an UFO. BB Aftermath agrees. Chira should be an online Force user. Was he a Force user, though? Was he a Force user, or was he just a believer? Is there a difference? I don't know. Yeah, he probably was some kind of unaligned Force user, huh? Let's take a look at his kit really quick. I don't think there's anything abusable about his kit, right? I don't know. I don't know. This might get to be nonsense with something like a Ray team. You could have Baze Chirrut on a Ray team. I guess he does call out Rebels, though, specifically, so probably not that good. Yeah. He could be an unaligned Force user just for flavor, but in terms of game mechanics, I don't think he'd be too broken, so they could add it if they wanted to for flavor. JQ says, hey DL, good luck with your fights. I've improved my roster and can now off-meta punishing one. And my defenses are painful. What are you doing for punishing one? How you beating that fleet? Somebody said that there was a first order counter to that, but man, I tried a bunch of different stuff with first order, and I never even came close with that punishing one fleet. So I'm curious, JQ, what you're using. All right, just checking. Music should still be good. If you guys think the music is too loud or too soft, let me know. Rabel says time for GA domination. All right, we'll try to get there. We got to get back into Kyber 2. I've been just floating like right here at the top of Kyber 3. And every time I'm in the matchup that would get me into the Kyber 2 skill range, I somehow managed to lose. So we got to punch back up to Kyber 2. All right, let's take a look at the opponent here. We've got Dave. 13.9 million galactic power. 8.7 in characters, 5.1 in ships. I can honestly say, I don't think I've seen 5.1 million galactic power in ships before. Galactic War Battles won 29,000, so that puts this account at 7 years old. All right. Longer than I've been playing. All right, so he's got everything in fleet, right? All the capital ships here are done. He's even got... is it true that all of his ships are relicked? Everything, even Ebonhawk? Wow, look at that. Every ship relicked. Zoinks. Yeah, that's it. This player has finished fleet. He's won the game. He's officially punched a card that says, I have won the game. Relic 6 on the Gar Saxon and the Super Commando here. Oof. Alright, character-wise, just everything. 9 Galactic Legends, Balin Skull, Inquisitors, Jedi Knight Cal's at Relic 9, Darth Bane's at Relic 9, Bosk is at Relic 9. Look at all this stuff at Relic 8. Everything's at Relic 8 here. Holy cats and rabbits. The entire roster's Relic 8. Look at this, we're like 12 rows down and we're still Relic 8 characters. Whew. Oof. All the things, guys. All the things. Alright. Well, let's check speed and see if we've got anything, any kind of advantage in speed, or if he also is good at modding. 354 on Cat. It's okay. Not the best we've ever seen, but still not bad. 323 on Qui-Gon. Great Mother's down here at 317. Okay, so his speed's dropping off pretty quickly. I think I should have some advantages on speed in some of the matchups if it matters. Ooh, Dave's being a bully. Blizzard 1 EB, a living legend. All right. Nice. Stormpooper says there's a mace counter, I think. Houndstooth starting with Endurance, 5s, Marauder, Rex, Ahsoka, Anakin, Plo. Ebonhawk. 3 attackers, Negotiators, same ships. Houndstooth starting with Endurance, 5s, Marauder. Attackers, 3 attackers, Negotiators, same ships. Oh, so if he's doing the 3 attacker with Punishing 1, then you're doing the Negotiator with starting Houndstooth. Really? Fives and Marauder. Rex, Ahsoka, Anakin, Plo. Okay. Oh, I get what you're saying. So if the enemy has the Houndstooth, you're starting with the Endurance. I got it. I finally figured it out. So if the Houndstooth line up, you start with the 5s, Marauder, Rex with the Endurance. And if it's the 3 attacker version, you do Negotiator with the same ships. Music must be low. I didn't know it was going. Okay. I leave Profundity and Executor on defense, says JQ. Yeah, that's good. Rabel says at 34-31, my opponent is 13 million with Relic 9 Balin and Relic 9 Ahsoka. So at 34-31, so just a little bit higher than we are in Kyber 2. Kyber 3 is the new Kyber 2. Yeah. Yeah, but even so, I would still like to push back up out of Kyber 3 back into Kyber 2. I don't have the roster for it. I can't just beat people with my roster, right? But if I can have a good strategy and work through things tactically, then maybe I should still be able to win. We have the Great Mothers here, but not that nonsense Great Mother Datacron, and it's just 3s. So do you guys know in 3s, do we still need a Galactic Legend to beat this? I feel like we do. I feel probably just use SLKR on that team, unless you guys tell me that there's a easy counter for this now that the Datacron's not sitting here. We got a Separatist team that I'm not too afraid of. A CLS team. I've actually got my Triumvirate on defense, I think. So Savage is on defense. We can solo this team with Savage, but since I put it on defense, I don't have it. Some bounty hunters here, that's fine. And then we've got Ray. We've got Ray with this nonsense Ezra Bridger exile. So we have to figure out how to deal with that. We can't auto kill Bridger, right? And I think we end up attacking him. I don't know his kit well enough yet. So while he's exiled, Ezra's exiled. The first time he's exiled, enemies can't assist or attack again if their attack is targeting Ezra. When you lose exile for the first time, he performs an ability. Allied Spectres have instant defeat immunity while he's active. The first time a Spectre ally gains or loses exile, they also gain mastery. So, what does that mean? Maybe it means we have to try Sith Eternal against that Ray. We won't be able to instant defeat him, but we can drain off all of his protection. We can link him with... we can get Ben Solo out of there. Then hopefully manage Bridger. This is a speed ray. .93 on offense. Tons of defense though, Relic 9. No Datacron though. Dash, Vander, Chewie, and Young Han will beat Mothers in 3s if you have them. No crowns on defense. Dude didn't conquest enough. Revan beats Great Mothers. Revan lead or Malgus lead both work. Is that Jedi Knight Revan or Darth Revan? Because I have Jedi Knight Revan, but I do not have the Darth Revan. The Darth Revan is not available. Okay. So you said the music was not loud enough to even hear. I'll turn it up a little bit. The rest of y'all let me know if it's too loud, whatever. Also, lightsaber warning, guys. Come on. We got quite a few people watching here who have not activated their lightsaber. This is what it looks like. You activate the lightsaber. You smash the like button. And instantly, the Force is with me. I'm helped. Other people who are starving somewhere in Africa are suddenly not hungry anymore. Like, you just can't believe how much good it does when you get rid of that like button. It's holding back the whole world. Darth Revan? Yeah, okay, well, I do not have... Well, I have Darth Revan, but he's Relic 1, and I don't think he's in good shape to take on some sisters. So we can do Darth Bane up here. Sith Eternal is kind of a sure thing here. So let's talk through JMK. If we used Galactic Republic and we brought in JMK and we had Cat and we had this, what happens next? Well, if we target Ezra Bridger, we can't assist, which is annoying. We can't insta-kill him, which is annoying. So we have to just go straight in on Rey, do as much damage as we can to Rey, and then kill off. Yeah, but if we kill off... Yeah, how do we get this done? So we have to be able to just do enough straight damage to Ezra to kill him. Because the instant defeat immunity never goes away, right? That's something that's just permanently there. Maybe we look to SLKR for this one. What would that look like? Because I know, I mean, if we live long enough, we definitely get enough damage, right? So we could do something like this. Do Night Sisters in here. Do Daka and Zombie. Let them kill Zombie over and over again. This team doesn't have... it's got Whirlwinds, right? So we have to survive the Whirlwind area of effect. But if Zombie's constantly soaking the brunt of that, should be okay, right? Not sure Ezra has instant defeat immunity, does he? Yeah. It's right there in Exile. Allied Spectres have instant defeat immunity while Ezra is active. That means him too, right? Because he's an Allied Spectre. Usually if it means everybody but him, it says other allies have instant defeat immunity. So I believe that applies to him too, right? He provides it to the rest of the Spectre team while he's alive. Does anybody in chat know? Can you confirm? Can you confirm if this means that Ezra himself does not? Stunned Ben, then stunned Ezra. On and on from there. So you just did it with the kind of a standard First Order team. I'll try it. We'll try that. Hux and crew. Rabel says I may be wrong. I'd confirm. Yeah, I think we ran into that already in one of the games that we played. We already ran into him being immune to that. I used Seer Malicos Starkiller with Starkiller Kron against Ezra Reyes. Well, if I had Starkiller, that'd be something that I could take a look at. All right, let's see. We've got this Unaligned Force User one here and this one here. Take a bonus turn. This has got tons of crit damage, some health, tenacity. All right, we'll take it. You did have an UFU level 6 on it. I could use this one. I don't want to gain the turn meter though. That's the problem. This UFU one has the gain turn meter nonsense on it, and that's bad. That's bad for us. Bad for SLKR anyway. Okay, we'll try it. We will try this. We'll just pass out the stuns and see what happens. Okay, pass out more stuns. There we go. Okay. Siphon. Oof. Harsh. Okay. Stun. Well, this isn't looking good, y'all. Reset here. Another stun. Since they're both stunned, I feel pretty good about just taking one more turn without using my ult. Now we'll use it. 2 stacks. I hate using the ult on 2 stacks, but do what must be done, right? Okay, we're just going to sweep and see if we can get kills. Let's go. Ezra Bridger Exile gets poked out in the end. All right. That's it. I think you should finish Starkiller. You had enough time to get Ahsoka's when all the wrecks are farmable. And with what you need, you can finish Starkiller twice and still get Ahsoka on time. The only times my SLKR has defeated Rey in the Galactic Legend path, he keeps losing to her badly. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so I'm going to get Starkiller. I will. I have things organized, and I've got a plan, right? I've planned it out the way that I see is the right way for me, right? So I want to get Plo to his relic levels. And by the time I get him to his relic level, I'll have plenty of space to relic and get Starkiller. So he'll be coming along. No worries. I'm just not going to drop everything and go get him right now. I'm just putting Plo. That's the only thing that I'm putting ahead of the Starkiller journey right now. And then we'll go ahead and grab that. But then I still have to develop Starkiller and put all the Zetas and all the stuff on him too. So, I mean, I'm going to have that. I've got the Darth Revan stuff finished as well now. I'll be able to put Gear 13 onto Bastila of Fallen and get that going soon. And it's going to be the same thing. I'm just going to end up with a bunch of characters that I managed to get across the hurdle from Gear 12 to 13. But I still don't have the materials, the Zetas, the Omicrons, all the stuff that I need to make those teams as good as they can be. All right. So we got to figure out how to kill these Night Sisters now. Stormpooper says, yep, that's basically how my match went also. All right. Good deal, Stormpooper. Thanks. Okay. How to kill these Night Sisters. Why this? Why the Acolyte? So she goes into stealth. We can't get to it. That's fine. I guess that just makes us stuck on Morgana, right? We have to deal with Morgana. So basically then the only question is what has enough damage for Morgana? JMK's got to be able to do it, right? They don't also have instant defeat immunity, do they? Okay, Night Sister, ally. Blessed gains offense, protection, vulnerable. Blessed, doomed. When a vulnerable enemy is critically hit, they gain turn meter, dispel buffs, blessed, recover. Okay. JQ says no, that was Kron related. Okay. Okay, so JMK should be able to beat this. Now, if this guy has, like, Queen Amidala and a bunch of that stuff on the back wall, then I will just have wasted, like, a bunch of good resources getting to the back wall. That's a pretty smart play on his part. What about gas? What does gas do? Gas just gets owned by the Doom thing, right? Threads of Destiny. Doomed. Protection is disabled. Yeah, okay. So gas is a no-go for sure. Well, let's go up top and take a look real quick. So Sith Eternal here. Bane here. And that's really about all that I have to save back, right? We could do this Bane one right now. Let's see. Dark Side Unaligned Force User. I don't know if we want to save that or not. I'm pretty sure we got one of these that had a ton of armor penetration on it. Let's see if I can find that. I know that a couple of them that I was working on really developed a lot of armor penetration. There's one. It's all light side and rebel mechanics, but look at this thing. 130% armor penetration. Alright, dark side allies begin with 25%. This is my snowtrooper one. Probably not going to have a lot of call for snowtrooper in threes, so let's take this one in. Try to get this Leia put down. And then we'll go take a look at that bottom. And I think we'll just... What do you guys think? Should we JMK those sisters or should I try something different? I might try a different team just once. You know? Just throw something in there. And see if we can make something work. I think I might do that. It'll cost me a little banner efficiency if I lose, but I kind of feel like I want to try something. Wow. Bane not getting any turns here. This is crazy. What is going on here? And she's almost at the ult. Okay, well. Let's get him out of here. Hope we don't die on this. Man, what is going on here? Holy cow, this Leia's really, really hard. I don't know, this is weird. Like, my Bane always has this issue, right? Like, sometimes he's just so dominant, he walks in and just destroys everything in 2 hits. And sometimes it's like this, and it's touch and go where I lose. I really don't know what the difference is. Like it doesn't feel to me like there should be that much difference, but it feels like Bane is kind of like Two-Face, you know? Sometimes he's just insanely good, and sometimes he's like chilling. Had tons of stacks there too. Maybe this player just had great mods on his Leia. Maybe that's it. All right. I really kind of don't want to use JMK here. How about Jedi? Do Jedi work? Could I do Jedi? They still can't target the mothers, right? So I was thinking we could do something with Cal Kestis, but it really does take him a long time to build up to the kill. Bane is a two-face 100%. It's a good way to put it. No gas. He kneels more than a Catholic at high mass. Yeah, gets his gets disabled instantly. I'm just trying to think, like, what has it? What can we do that just insta kills? We got to use JMK. No, come on. We got to try something else first. Let's try something else first. What would Fennec look like in here? What if we did something like this? No, we'd actually want to do... Boss Lead isn't going to work, right? Because we're never going to get to the weakest target. We're stuck on her forever. So Fennec Lead might be the right thing to do. I don't know, though. How are we going to control who gets doomed? Because if she just walks in and dooms Fennec, then we're kind of doomed. We need an insta-kill. I don't know. To hell with it. We're just going to use JMK, I guess. I can't think of a good way out. You know what? Let's go look. Let's go see if there's information in 3v3s for counters. Let's go look for counters. Why are you... Why? Okay. Let's see. Great Moms. The JMK. That's it. JMK and SLKR. That's what people are using. Oh, some Inquisitors. Malgus. And there I see that Dash Rendar team you guys were talking about, but that's only got... Well, again, that might be Datacron related. Bo-Katan has a very low win rate. Huh. Gas is actually played against that matchup. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like this is actually one of the premium matchups. That's crazy. Like the one with Night Sister Spirit. I would think Night Sister Spirit would be better here, but it looks like the version with this Acolyte is the better one. But okay, let's see if we can get this done. Yeah, we either need an insta-kill or we need good enough damage to get it done. Let's just get through to the back wall and see what's back there. That's the way we'll do it. Might not be ideal, but that's what we've got to offer. Okay, unaligned force users start with damage immunity for 2 turns. Does that help us? Potency, crit Crit chance, protection, potency. Sure, we'll take this one. That's a dark side 15% though. We don't want to throw that away. Man, we've got a whole lot of mediocre Datacrons. Got a bunch of crit damage. Alright, fine. In we go. We'll just insta-kill Morgana and go from there. Okay. Reset right away. Goodbye. Okay. Insta-kill immunity somehow. Ah, Blessed gives instant defeat immunity. Man, I looked through the whole kit trying to figure out if there was insta-kill immunity. Thought I figured it out. And it's right there. Okay. Well, we may be doomed. We may be more doomed than we'd like to be. Constantly got foresight to deal with. Alright, there we go. We can finally get healing immunity on. Get some more armor shred going. Now we're going to save Kenobi's immunity until we might need it. We might need it at some point here. She bows. Good, good stuff. We're going to reset Kenobi right now. I'm going to put this on Kenobi. Let's mass assist in here. Keep the healing immunity on. Do a bunch of damage. Okay. Alt is in. Okay, and does she get to reset and put the Acolyte on Blessed? I can't remember. Do we only get one Blessed per combat? Probably. Auto. Just let it run. Okay. Good enough is good enough. They got Kenobi down to 1 hit point and killed him. But alas, it did not get the job done. Okay, let's take a look at what to do here. I think we'll just use... Should we just do the mirror match? Do we feel like, you know, we're just better in the mirror match if we have a Datacron and they don't? It's probably the case, right? We should just be able to mirror match it. Grab a Datacron. When they critically hit during their own turn, they gain 10% offense stacking. Tons of crit damage, tons of armor penetration. We'll just mirror match it. Target Luke first. Counterintuitively. Alright, just dealing damage. Alright, get 3PO and Chewie out of here. Let Luke heal himself. Take lots of turns. Mirror match success. Fine. Let's go. This garbage. Do I have Mon Mothma on defense, on offense or defense? I don't actually remember. There she is. We've got her. We could actually go with Luthen team here because, you know, we've got Luthen built. Another character waiting for all of his Zetas and Omicrons and stuff. We could put in a trash Datacron here. And this, I like this against teams like this with Dooku and Newt because we get when we remove the extortions, that is counts as a special ability, and everybody assists for full damage. Oh wow, okay. So this Brute Alpha is like chunky. I really thought we would kill him right there. I guess not. Remove that. No need to pump it up, right? Because we've already got a max level extra guy here. We'll switch this over to the Alpha. All right, there we go. Alpha down. We'll work on the gun ray next. All right. Yeet. Oh, wow. No yeets. This team gets all these buffs, like offense up. I guess we don't have offense up, but potency up, critical chance. Luthen is supposedly buffing his offense. And I am really unimpressed with his damage. He is Relic 1, granted. But still, I feel like that should be better. Okay, so yay, Luthen team did something. What are we going to do here? We've got a big bad Bosk. Did you put an accuracy arrow on, so Storm Pooper? You're not going to believe this, man. You're not going to believe it. There is no accuracy arrow present in the entire account. I have sold every accuracy arrow that ever existed. There's none on characters. There's none off characters. I do not have a single accuracy arrow in the account. So the answer to that is no. He did not get an accuracy arrow. So you suggest trying to get around Morgan and killing the Great Moms. Okay, that would be fair enough. All right, what are we going to do against these bounty hunters? This is Mandalorian, right? Guys, I think Imperial troopers are going to ride right here. Let's go, Imperial troopers. And let's see what kind of Datacron nonsense we've got for Piet. Okay. The first time he's defeated, if somebody else is still existing, then everybody else comes back. Okay. We've got offense in place of defense. We've got critical chance, damage, and offense up. We need to use a basic. Bunch of offense. All right. Let's try this. Okay, here we go. Dark Trooper activate. Mandalorian, die. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's coming back in for another round. Mandalorian got punched. Got punched hard. Arf. All right. We can actually hit Bosk here, I think. Get a kill. Do an area of effect now. Go back and hit Bosk again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was significant damage. Okay. So, unexpected. Guys, I really expected when we opened up this back wall it was going to be Gungans, Queen Amidala, all kinds of crazy nonsense. But this is Mon Mothma with Pow and Bodhi. Is that Bodhi Rook? Oh, it's the Scarif Pathfinder. I thought for a minute that was a Bodhi Rook. I don't think I've seen Bodhi on defense. Like, literally ever. Ewoks are annoying. We'll have to deal with that. Shakti. This is not Rex. Beskar Mando with a couple of his buddies. Okay, so those teams shouldn't be too bad. Let's get through the front. I think we still have JML left. So we should be able to JML something if nothing else. We'll take 2 damage dealing Mandalorians and then, you know, somebody else. Relic 7s. This is kind of dangerous. I think they're probably just going to just one-shot Jango Fett and make me sad, but I'm going to try it anyway. Okay. Look at this. Look, Jango has like 4 hit points right now. Look at him go. Okay. So let's just go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep going. 4. And restock. Wasn't quite enough damage. Okay. Rocket. Still not enough. Okay. We're doing it. All right. 54 banners. I like that counter. I like when that works. Even when it doesn't work, I still feel okay about it. All right. JML. Let's do this. And we'll do Who Tambor. When Tambor, why Tambor. Maybe even Wat Tambor. What? 15%. 15% turn meter we don't want. Here we go. Let's take a lower level Datacron because we really don't need it. Okay. We'll do that. We'll link up JML and Yoda. And wait for good things to happen. Patience. Patience, patience. Rule of 2. There can be only 2. It's like Highlander, only twice as good. Right? There can be only 2. Are they going to reboot Highlander? I know there was some talk about maybe potentially restarting the Highlander stuff. I really hope they do. That's one of my favorite fictions. I love that setting, the characters, the idea. Big fan. You better get ready for the accuracy meta era. 100 refreshes immediately. Unlike when he fought in the Geonosis arena, Jango is held upright by his armor. KNG said, I heard that too with Henry. Is his name Cavill or Cavill? It's Cavill, right? Henry Cavill. Cavill. Cavalry. That Henry dude. I love me some Highlander. He's for sure doing 40K though. That's already had some discussion. I would love to see him play. What's the Inquisitor's name? Like one of the lead Inquisitors, Einhasad, I think. I would love to see him as one of the Psyker Marine Terminators. That would be awesome. He'll probably just be like Titus. I mean, trust me, it's good enough being Titus, right? That's good enough. Or maybe he could be Ragnar, lead the Frost Wolves. I don't think they would, for the world's big introduction to a high value movie, I don't think they'd do Frost Wolves though, right? Probably just Ultramarines. Crazy guys in heavy armor riding around on gigantic wolves would probably be just too much for people's brains to handle. All right. Night Sisters. We've got gas. We could gas the Ewoks just because I hate Princess Nisa. What do we want to do here? Jedi probably work, right? We don't have zombie to deal with. We're just dealing with Night Sisters with Marin. So we could probably do something like this. Who's our third? Shock Tea to keep people alive, maybe. Cleanse some debuffs. Gas the Ewoks sounds wrong on so many levels. It sounds right on so many levels. Stormtrooper says that guy's a huge nerd and also like a model beefcake. Yeah, people seem to love his cameo in Deadpool, right? Like when he was one of the Wolverines. Man, Ryan Reynolds is so good in that role. Oh, I tell you what, there's a couple things. So that movie was good. I love the movie. There's a lot of good parts in there. There's this part where like Elektra comes in and you know, he says something about Daredevil, you know, hey, I'm sorry about, and she's just like, whatever. Just like casually blows off Daredevil. That's hilarious. And then I saw this Heinz commercial. Have you guys seen the Heinz commercial? It's so ridiculous. So they have Wolverine and Deadpool walking side by side. And of course, Deadpool's in red, Wolverine's in yellow. And it's just them walking for a second. And then it cuts to a bottle of ketchup next to a bottle of mustard, which is also red and yellow. And then the narrator says, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it like goes back and forth between the ketchup and mustard bottle and the Wolverine and Deadpool walking. Dude, whoever came up with that ad, it gets stuck in your head, right? It gets stuck in your head. It's pretty good. Whoever came up with that needs to get a big bonus for the year. I like the line about Wolverine mask. He's like Batman, but he can move his neck. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many quick lines. Oh, man. You know, in the second Deadpool movie, the outtakes at the end, where he's using the time machine to bounce around, the first time I ever saw that, oh my God, I laughed so hard. I was like, you know, that kind of laughter where you're doubled over trying to catch your breath. So good. So appropriate. All right, we've got some kind of Barriss Offee nonsense here. So basically, we just need to take in something with a bunch of damage. Can this team even do damage to us? They can't do anything to us, right? This team's Wampa Food? I think this team is Wampa Food. They can't get a debuff on us. We don't care about Barriss Offee because we're going to scale into damage where we're just going to one-shot things. Let's try it. Let's Wampa this. All right. Who put the Wamp in the Wamp, the Wamp, the Wamp? The answer is Capital Games, I guess. Oh, come on. Give me more ramp. I need more. More! I need to be like Kylo Ren shouting at Jedi Master Luke. More! Okay, let's ramp. We're not one-shotting anybody yet, but it's getting close. One down, 2 to go. Oh, almost took out that Barris. Better get her. Get her while she's looking weak. Remember, guys, never use the Force unless you have consent. 59 banner Wampa food. Let's go. There wasn't something on the back wall where I needed Wampa. I'm playing carelessly now. I saw the back wall, I wasn't scared, and now I'm just like, man, whatever. Playing like a fool. All right, let's gas this. We've probably got a Datacron with some protection on it somewhere in here. Maybe. Crit damage. Health, tenacity. There's some protection. Look at this potency. Holy cow. Get enough potency to put it on an Iden Versio team. Okay. Come on, gas. Gas the Ewoks. I like that. I like those things put together in that way. Gas the Ewoks. Look at this, though. The Ewoks have almost sat gas down. Didn't even get a turn. Almost had me sitting down without a turn. Oh! And then he sits down. He goes over, bonks Nisa, and then takes a knee. Curtain call. That's goofy. All right, well, we got Bo-Katan. We've got... we still got some powerful stuff left. I think Radish works here. Let's take the Radish in. Do we have another Rebel Cron? I didn't get much Rebel Cron built. Alright, let's just look for some stats here. Sure, we'll take a bunch of critical damage. Alright, has anybody ever seen Kyle Katarn in a Qui-Gon Jinn team? I have not, I must admit. This is new for me. Having a no Anakin team. And I can't think you would... I don't think you can say that Kyle looks like Anakin and they accidentally put him in. He looks nothing like Anakin. Well, at least I don't think he does. Is this some new tech I don't know about where Kyle Katarn goes crazy in this team? He's not doing it so far. Seems pretty easily controlled. Alright, let's see if we can recover a banner here. Stun! Nice. Good job, Jen. 57. Take it. Alright, Mon Mothra. Let's do Imperial Remnant. It's gotten to the point where it doesn't matter what I need to beat these teams. I'm just going to use what I have. All right, let's get in there and get this done. Let's put this on Pow Pow. Oof. That's some good damage. Pow's back. How'd that happen? Surprising absolutely no one. Okay, get the area of effect damage down. Do a basic over here. All right. We'll get back on POW. Oof. 57 banners. Take it. Okay. We'll take this team with JML. Again, not because we need to, but because we have him. So let's go. Oh, not Grandmaster Yoda. We need Hermes Yoda. Sure. Look for some protection. Not finding any. 15% protection. Sure, why not? Let's go. Finish up these last couple teams. I could probably do this battle for less banners, but I think if we just use all the characters that we have available to us, we're likely to actually do better because we won't be sitting around waiting for him to do damage to us. Now you got the birds off. Come on now, let's go. Let's go, Luke. 57? Better be. Which leaves us Bo-Katan here. Bo-Katan and some light side Mandalorians. Alright. Potency critical, 71% critical damage. I think that's good. Let's go. The Deadpool movies have been top tier all around, from the casting to the writing. All Deadpool movies are 100% grade A awesome sauce for us fans. I remember watching the original leaked trailer like 10 years ago. Couldn't believe how perfect it looked. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. They've done a nice job with Deadpool. Okay. Wow, look at all that, and it still wasn't enough. I guess you just need to be on fire. Fire is the solution to everything. You guys know, I'm greatly satisfied by lighting fires in this game. I don't know why, but I just love everything about it. I love the little fire buff. The fire effects are always good. Flamethrowers and bombers. Oh, okay. All right. So let me tell you. This player scouted me for sure, and he saved everything he needed for my defenses. That's got to be what he did. He just knows what I have on defense, and he just went all in on offense. Well, we've had a pretty clear, right? No dropped battles yet. So let's just keep that up. Slow and steady wins the race. What's our easiest matchup here? We've got Malevolence. No, we don't. We've got Executor Profundity, and then we've got like Finalizer and Chimera. So, Finalizer, Chimera. We've had pretty good luck with the Finalizer here. I mean the Chimera. Using this team, but then the Executrix version of it. Did I ever make an Executrix version of this? I did not. Okay. I need to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take this, and we're going to change this into the Executrix version of the Empire fleet, like this, and then reinforcements. Okay. All right, so I feel like we've had success with this against First Order, so let's try this. And then the other two should be really easy with an Executor and a Profundity. We should take those teams out. Absolutely no problem. But that means that this player has Leviathan, Executor, Profundity, and Negotiator all on offense. That really seems like overkill. Yeah. That's huge overkill, right? Okay, we're going to take one more hit back here, and then we're going to get on this silencer. Oh, we left it alive. We tickled the silencer. It's always bad to tickle the silencer. Okay, we'll do this. Can't call in a reinforcement because they haven't killed one of our ships yet, so it's that thing where we could call in reinforcements, but just don't have the room for it. Get rid of the tank. Yeah, we should probably just get rid of this tie next. Oh, they almost got rid of something. Let's get in close. Basic ability in our capital ship. Oof. Okay. Should we try to keep it alive? Keep our little guy alive just for funsies? All right, here comes a missile on our tank, right? We don't quite have the ult. It would have been nice if we had the ult right there. We could have pew-pewed him. Okay, 70 banners, we'll take it. Whole bunch of reinforcements that we didn't need. We could have had like 74 banners there. Let's see. Let's do profundity here. And then we'll do Executor against the Malevolence. Profundity, we'll get rid of that. Yep, let's go. You'll win. He throws all of his threes. So he just doesn't like 3v3? Because I noticed that he came in and he beat Leia. He fought one fight, he beat Leia, and that was it. But I've seen plenty of times before where people do that, and they just like make sure that that one matchup goes well, and that like so they don't forget to play or whatever. But you're saying he throws? Do you know that? Did you scout him while I'm playing, or are you just guessing? I'm just curious. I'm one of those people, y'all. Believe it or not, I'm one of those people. If I didn't care about my Grand Arena standings overall, I would not play threes. I do not like the 3v3 game mode. The whole game is designed around playing teams of 5. And this idea that half of Grand Arena isn't even played the way the rest of the game is played is seriously annoying to me. I play it. I've mostly stopped complaining about it, but I think it's nonsense. If I could ever like get an interview with somebody at CG and they were like, what do we need to do with this game? I would say make 3v3 a choice. You know, make it so that people can pick 3v3 when they want to, but so that they don't have to play it. I don't know what the point is. What's the point? To make some Omicrons that are 3v3 only? They're not even selling anything with this. I just don't understand what the point of 3v3 is. All right. I'll stop now. He doesn't like threes. And he likes to feel good and noob stop back up into 5s. Yeah, I scouted. JQ said, I used to believe that about Arrival, but they turned out they used my match as the one they'd choose to win. That happens to me a lot in Bronzium, right? Because a lot of players down in Bronzium for the Lex Talionis project, they're big accounts. And if they play other big accounts, like they both just get 10 points and don't play. But if they play an account like mine that's actually like a fair Bronzium account, they just come in and absolutely wreck it because they could just push a button and push auto and walk away and come back and it's a victory, right? So, all right, I don't even know. I'm not paying any attention to the game at all. I'm just chatting with chat. I'll do the same thing I just talked about. Put it in auto. Yeah, I've had opponents like that before too that I look at and you know, they play a few matchups and then they come in the next day and they like super efficiently full clear you. So I ain't gonna fall for anything. And I think there's a lot of people that do that. Like if they come in, if this player comes in tomorrow and he looks and he's been full cleared, I know there's a lot of people that see that and they just go, whatever. Like it's not worth playing. I don't care that much. And it's not that they're bad players. They just don't want to spend the time. Because it's a lot of time at Grand Arena, you know. So yeah, he came in here. He cleared Leia. And that's it so far. But 2051 is a pretty good score. So we'll lock that in. I'm going to put this lightsaber screen up again here. Because still, there seems to be a lot of people watching who have not actually smashed that like button. And as we've already determined, worldwide warfare could be curbed, reduced. The price of Bitcoin will go up, and they'll come out with another in the series of your favorite movie that's ever been made. If only you would hit that like button. That's how many amazing things happen when you like and subscribe. It may not be immediately evident. I mean, you don't always see these things happening, but trust me, smash that like button an odd number of times, and it puts good out into the world. All right. Lex Talionis, what are we facing over here? Look at this. Bronzium 4, 2190. Your skill rating, 2189. I went down to Bronzium 4 by 1 point. I went 2-1. I won 2, lost 1, and still went down to Bronzium 4. This game. I'll tell you what. All right, we got Hutster, part of the Hard to Kill Syndicate, 8.3 million galactic power, 5 in characters, 3.3 in ships. Galactic War Battles played 18,000, so 4.5, almost 4.5 years. Yeah, 4.5 years. Wow, 4.5 years. He's got Executor, 4 stars. He's got Negotiator, Malevolence, Finalizer, and Radis. But no Leviathan and no Profundity, so okay. 1 Galactic Legend with that SLKR. Oh, he's got 2. I'm sorry. Sith Eternal Emperor is right next to him. So Sith Eternal and SLKR. I don't mean to be... don't take this out of context. But this looks like my Loquitur account did 3 years ago. Right? Because we got Sith Eternal Emperor. And had a lot of these same relics. I guess not. Scratch that. Never mind. Completely different. Okay, so he's got Revens, Malik. Looks like he's working on Jabba the Hutt stuff. He's got Chrysanthemum done. Some Hutt Cartel stuff. And his name has Hutt in it, right? Something was Hutt. Was it his guild? Yeah, the Hard to Kill Syndicate. His name is Hutster. Okay, so probably building Jabba the Hutt. Let's look at speed. Just for fun. 7th Sister, fastest non-GL character, 318. All right. Dash Rendar, 1 row down, 249 speed. So we definitely have a speed advantage. Hutster's a collector, it's fine. Don't judge people for that. All right, let's see what he's got in defense. Do we have the SLKR on defense or no? Doesn't look like it. We do have a Qui-Gon team here, though. Nasty. Inquisitors. I gotta sit down, guys. Feet starting to get tired. All right. And down bottom, we got some booty hunters and some first order stuff. It's not too hard of teams, but it's a lot of relic stuff. Let's see if we can pull together some tools to get this done. What's his Malgus? He's not trying to get a fleet. Does he have Malgus? I don't remember seeing Malgus in there, does he? Malgus. Nope, no Malgus. No Malgus for the Hutster. That's another thing that annoys me about the game. If we're talking about annoying things, you know, Proving Grounds to me is ridiculous. I get making those battles hard. That's fine. Make the battles hard. But making them so hard that they're out of reach for most players, it feels like punishment. You weren't here for the conquest, you didn't get them then, and you ain't gonna get them now, boys. I don't know. Feels a bit excessive. All right. Let's see. Bounty hunters here. Can't use Wampa because they got Mando. I guess we could just use some damage dealers. Let's just take the Dash Han Chewie in here and get this done. All right, do we have a Rebel Cron? No, but we do have some offense. All right, we'll take it. This should be able to chew through this team pretty quickly. Just do enough damage so Mando's not an issue. Get a stun over here. We'll work on Bosk. He's gonna get taunt and be in the way anyway, so we may as well just deal with him. All right. 2 down, 1 to go. None to go. 66 banners. BB Aftermath says Proving Ground is ridiculous. KNG says not only that, it's only 20 shards and the refresh is 2200 crystals. It's not like lowering the difficulty a bit would be giving them away. They already sold me Ahsoka for $40. Pretty sure it costs more than $40 to just unlock one from 0. Yeah, the refresh is crazy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it should be that any player just gets 20 shards of that character. Just, it's fine. Right? Like, at 20 shards, it would take, what, 15? 15 months. So for any given character, you know, in a year and 3 months, you can get it. So okay. Why not? Why not let people have those characters? Yeah, I definitely think that's nonsense. We're going to try our little 501st team here. Actually, we can't do Ahsoka, right? We got to do Rex and 2 other clones in this version of it. Okay. We're just going to take, we're not going to take the turn meter yet. We're going to let ourselves, there we go, sacrifices in. Now we'll form up, get a couple more turns, quickly get to that aerial advantage. And with all the stats that we picked up from our friend Fives, should be in good shape to finish this off. Aerial advantage. What? Dodged? Nonsense. You don't dodge my aerial advantage. I had advantage. I had the high ground. Kenobi taught me. Okay, fine. Now, what do we got on the back wall here? Oof. 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 Dat Relic Kylo. Oof. And we used our Dash Rendar. We do have Triumvirate. We do have Triumvirate. So we could try some kind of nonsense where we get everything but crew killed and then come in with Triumvirate and try to clean that up. Alright. Let's go see if we can get through the front wall first. We got a bunch more relic stuff here. That Qui-Gon team. So if we take let's see. I feel like with that version of the team, we're going to get Qui-Gon. We're going to kill his Qui-Gon, but then not much else. Right? Let's take bounty hunters in here and see if we can get bounty hunters to stay alive. And that's going to be the goal. Grief probably gets one-shotted here. We'll leave him for a different team. See if we've got a Datacron that we can use. Okay. All right. Taunt. We're going to take off all the foresights. Just go for the alt. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's do this. Try to get some bombs on people. Get the taunt back on Bosk. I think we just got to try to finish this contract out. We're only at 50% on the contract. Yikes. Okay. Anakin's still alive. Not too different than what we predicted, right? So let's do other bounty hunters and clean that up. Should be good. Greedo can steal his turn meter. Chuck a bomb at him. And then we just need Greedo to hit him like 7,000 times with the basic. Let's go, Greedo. 1. What? Impress me, Greedo. Come on. What? No Limits Greedo is like, you know what? On strike. On strike. Don't care. Don't want to do my tricks. Don't want to do 35 shots. Maybe he does want to do 35 shots, but he's going to do them back at the bar or something. Wampa won't work on the back wall, at least on that First Order team. Maybe we ought to save Wampa for the Resistance team. this Inquisitor team in 3 here. No Datacrons, pretty mediocre mods. I really don't know what to expect from this. I don't know what to expect. Here's what we're going to try, though. We're going to try the Empire with Mara Jade. And we're just going to paper cut them to death. Or Mara Jade's just going to get instantly killed. That could also be a possibility. She stayed alive, though. Counterattack. Oof. Okay. The counterattack was too much. Speed's too much. Take CLS in here. Should be able to get this done with CLS. I clearly overestimated my ability to deal with these Relic 6 Inquisitors. Okay, there's the bomb. Let's cleanse off some of these purges. Let's go. No? Okay. How about now? Is this a cleanse? No. Can't cleanse the... Let's try to get the days off of him so he can start assisting again. Alright, just damage. 5th brother. Some mites. And we'll get that blind going on there. Preventing him from doing nonsense. Get him all confused. Alright, CLS success. Cleanup. Nice, we get to see ships. Alright, let's go back to the back. For this, let's do Qui-Gon. Let's try Qui-Gon, Mace. Maybe... Yeah, no, we're going to try this. We're going to try it with Mace. I was thinking about doing Ahsoka so that we could try to control the taunt, but I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal for us. Okay. Mace taking some hits here. Anakin taking some stuns. Oh! Qui-Gon down. Anakin's waiting. Okay, we got the pilot. Oh, come on. It won't let me get to... won't let me get over there for the kill. That's unfortunate. Let's just stay here. Wow. Bang. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Anakin did it. He did it. He got angry at the end. You killed my Mace. All right, in we go. Wampa. Okay. Dooku says, let me do a bunch of stuff. Wampa says, womp. Ramp. Smash. Galactic Legend Killer Wampa. Ramp. Womp. Wait. Oh, here you go. 140,000 damage. Let's go. All right. What do we have left? We've got Imperial Troopers still. How do we get this far without using Imperial Troopers? The answer is too many relics on the other team. This is actually not a good matchup because Zalbar is super annoying. So we're just going to shred his armor first, and we'll just go in on Zalbar, because if we don't, he's going to get in the way, and we really don't have any trooper tricks to get around it, so... doing enough damage to kill him, that's a trooper trick. Seems to have gotten around it. Let's go. 57 banners. A squad from the time when things were easy, when text blocks were only 200 characters long. That miraculous time of old, of yesteryear, when things were more simple. All right, Geos. Let's do this and Plo, and then we'll have plenty of ships to try to clean this up if something should happen to go wrong. If you're willing to wait 18 months for something, it shouldn't be hard to get your 20 shards. But maybe they're saying you need to plan your free-to-play roster so you can accomplish Conquest? Yeah. No, that's definitely true. And I think even so, even if the Proving Grounds battles were more reasonable, I think I would still give everybody the advice to prepare for Conquest as one of your top priorities. I would still say that. Because you want to get those characters. You don't want to have to farm Proving Grounds later. Ever. Right? So no, I still think that's the case. But it's just for the characters that you don't have, why are we locked out of them for years? All right, we'll stack up more buzz droids, because if some buzz droids are good, more buzz droids must be better. All right. Oh, no. That was my fake one, though, right? That was the fake Vulture. All right, full clear. Let's go. 11:29. Oh, he cleared off my dude already. I dropped one battle, right? I dropped that. Well, I dropped two battles. Oh yeah, I had to clean up Anakin. That's right. So we dropped the Inquisitor battles, and we had to clean up Anakin. So I probably lose this. If my opponent's playing right now, he already beat one of my teams. So if he plays, I lose. Well, no, I don't. I got chances still, right? It's Profundity versus Executor, which is not in my favor. But, yeah, 4-star Executor. Does he have the... Yeah, he's got all the tools he needs for that. Ah, dang it. Yeah, so probably I lose. Oh, well. Still made a good try of it against an 8.3 million galactic power opponent. Did the best we could. Greedo's bomb throw is right up there with the worst skills in the game. Greedo is just on the edge of glory, right? Like his basic, if there was just like one other something that you could put in a team to get Greedo to chain his basic more easily somehow, that would... I don't know. Greedo's one of those characters that, like, he's a D tier character, but I feel like he could easily be like a B tier or A tier character. His kit has promise, right? That chaining of his basic attacks. If there was some way to build him to guarantee that, where it wasn't just so random, would be fantastic. Maybe he needs a Datacron. That's what he needs. We need a Greedocron that... How would you do that, though? If you increased it by too much, then he'd be guaranteed to get like 5 or 6 attacks. So here's what the Datacron could do. If he does a basic attack and he doesn't get an extra basic attack, he gets 70% turn meter or something like that. So that if he doesn't chain, he can just keep trying it. Or he gets an extra turn, that would be too good. That would be too good. Never mind. I don't know. Greedo's on the edge of glory, though. He's one of those characters that could be better. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's it for me. Played a couple Grand Arenas. The basic is great, especially with Jabba. Yeah. Just need like need something to put him over the top. All right, guys, well, I'm going to hang it up there for the night. If anybody has any more questions or comments, or if you all need an account review or something like that, just let me know. I'm still willing to look at people's accounts and give advice. Most people, it's, the advice looks a lot the same these days. There's not as much variety on what people can do as there used to be. But I'm still willing to take a look and help people out if you all need it. But for tonight, I'm going to hang it up. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, remember that is the key to world peace. And everybody needs to do their part. This is what it looks like. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my stuff in the future. Notification bell tells you when I'm doing my live streams. You can also join the Discord. You get a notification from Discord when I'm doing my live streams. I do 4 live streams a week. And hope to see you at one of them. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next Holocron.